Okay, good. Welcome back. So, I hope you were able to solve the question, the exercise. Now, let me just discuss the solution. So, as we discussed, we should start with by taking the choice from the user, or we can even define choice. It will be a string, by the way, and maybe I can define it like this, or I can take it from the user. Please provide the conversion. So when we will execute this code, Python will store our choice in the variable name called choice itself. But before that, let me also add some beautification lines for our temperature converter. So I'll just say here, welcome to temperature converter. And then we will ask user to choose one of the following two options. So the first choice is of course C to F to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. And the other choice is F2C. This is to convert the Fahrenheit input to Celsius. So basically this gives idea to user what choice they should exactly write. And then we have this line where choice is made, and then we can have our if elif else statement. That is, if choice equal, make sure to have two equal to signs. And if it is C to F, in that case we should have uh, a variable that stores the Celsius input. So I'll just call it Celsius, and this is input taken from user. Temperature in Celsius equals, and then we convert this to Fahrenheit using this exact equation here. So I just have Celsius multiplied by 9 divided by 5, and then we add 32 to this. And then we can print the temperature Celsius. Make sure to have f string here, and you can see that I'm using this exact variable that we take input from user. Also we should have float conversion here, because input always takes the data, it stores the data in string format, so we should convert that string to float. So that's why we add float here, and then we use this variable here. So the temperature maybe like some 10 degrees. So to add degree, we have this symbol in Fahrenheit is the value that we calculated, which is Fahrenheit itself. And that's it. This is the case for Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion. Now, if the user chooses F to C, to handle that case, we should have a if statement here. So elif is like else plus if. So it kind of continues the if else statement to the next iteration. So elif choice equals F to C. In that case, we store the Fahrenheit input from the user. So I'll call it Fahrenheit float input temperature in Fahrenheit equals, and then we use this variable Fahrenheit, convert it to Celsius using the equation given above. So Celsius equals F minus 32. So Fahrenheit minus 32, and then we multiply it by 5 and divide by 9. And then in the output we print in the F string the temperature Fahrenheit degree F in Celsius is Celsius degree C. And now to handle the error, like if user does not choose any of these two options, in that case we will have an else statement, and we say please provide a correct option, or I should say choice for temperature conversion. So that's it. Our temperature converter is ready. Now it's time to test it. So let me just run this code. So Python is asking us, so firstly it welcomes us, and then it is asking us to choose one of these two options. So if I choose C to F, then Python is going through this if else statements. And now since we have chosen C to F, so it is asking us temperature in Celsius. So let's say I choose 100 degrees Celsius. Then Python tells us that temperature 100 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit is 212 degree Fahrenheit. We have converted temperature from Celsius. This value in Fahrenheit units is 212. And if you check the degree Celsius to Fahrenheit, then we see that it is indeed the case. Now if I choose the other conversion option, that is F2C, in that case Python is asking me the temperature in Fahrenheit. So let's say the human body temperature, the average one, is about 98.6 Fahrenheit. And when we convert it to Celsius, it will be 37 degrees. So we print the temperature 98.6 Fahrenheit in Celsius unit is 37 degrees. You can even change these messages as per your liking. And we can also beautify this further by adding some lines here, something like this. So that will separate our welcome messages from the input. Now if you run this, you can see that it looks better than before. And then we provide maybe this time weird conversion, Kelvin to Celsius. In that case, Python tells us, please provide a correct choice for temperature conversion. So we check each section of our if, elif, else statements. I hope you understood this much and you were able to solve this question. In the next lecture, we will talk about list and list manipulations. So I'll see you in the next one.